Welcome to Twin Bridge Dairy Goats. We're glad you're here.
It's about family, farm, and our girls.
We're located in beautiful central Oklahoma where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Share our experiences, what we've learned, what we're still learning. It's about triumphs as well as failures.
They love me.
It's not the easiest thing you can do. There are always challenges, but it's the best life for us. We believe you should learn something every day. Follow us on our journey. There's always something going on at the farm. So come along.
Friends.
This is what happened today.
Here we are on a beautiful, relatively cool Saturday morning. I am out in the goat yard today, and the plan is to shave all these boys. We have the 4 little bucklings that we have retained, and I feel like I've made my decision on. I didn't plan on keeping them all intact, and so I've made my decision on who will be weathered, and that's possibly going to happen later on today. And then of course we have Lincoln and Walter the weather over there that will be shaved today for the summer heat. This past week, 4th of July week, it was so blazing hot, just so hot. And temperature-wise, 90s, high 90s, which is normal for Oklahoma. But with the heat index, it climbed well above 100. Oh, there she is. Well above 100, and just miserable. But today and this coming week, we are looking to be in the high 80s. Look at that girl. I'll tell you what, the older she gets, the more mature she gets. I just love her. Gracie is full of grace, for sure. And I have a fondness for her black, sleek coat. I really do. She is absolutely a beautiful doe. Not taking anything away from Gabrielle there, but out of the 2, Gracie would be my favorite. Gabrielle is our only full-size Nubian, and she is, let's see, I want to say she's 2. She will be 2. Maybe she'll be 3 in December. One of her faults, though, is she has a, I guess it would be a downhill slope. And I'm just not, I know that is not a characteristic that you want to see. And I have noticed it in her buckling. That's something that she passed on to her buckling. So he is going to be weathered at this point. Right now, that's what I feel like. But he's a gorgeous buckling. Blue-eyed. Look at those ears. But he does have a downhill slope. Anyways, I'm going to get all my stuff together so that I can get these boys clipped before it does warm up too much. But sorry, I'm facing the sun. It's kind of hard to see the true beauty of my herd facing the sun. I am not prejudiced at all, but these girls are gorgeous. Right there. Daisy and Magnolia. Dane and Doling there. Chloe and Cammie. And then we have our 4 retained dolings. I kept quite a few dolings this year, and bucklings. Just, I wanted to see, Cammy is the only the only doe that I have kept. Cammy is the only doe that I have retained out of Lincoln. And she is 2 years old and very, very pleased with what he's done for her udder and her top line. Mulan, my beautiful Mila, and of course Hope back there against the fence. She is a Von Miller daughter. Hey, Chloe. Hey, Chloe. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I am still milking two does, but I have one milk buyer and then for ourselves, and I'm about done with that. I know a lot of you milk, all year, but I don't do that. I feel like I need a break, and not sorry about that. I am putting milk in the freezer for us to be able to use through the winter, which this year I've pulled out a couple of bags and tested it, and very happy with it. So it won't be an issue for us to be able to consume it. But anyways, I'm going to get my tools together. I'll go ahead and let you know who we are keeping. This is Cammy and Cash from Handsome Never Done Farms. Buckling. He is an F1 mini Nubian, and I am super pleased with him. Super pleased. Very happy with the way he has turned out, and other than some of his breed characteristics, I can get over that. He did lose part of his ears due to frostbite this year, and he does have a couple scurs. But I am super pleased and excited to use him. I haven't totally decided who I'm using him with, but that's to come. I doubt I show you how all of the boys turned out, but that is our tank. We think we're going to call him Twin Bridge Sherman, but that's not a definite for sure until the paperwork gets filled out. Anyways, hey buddy, you're a beautiful boy. Yes, you are. Oh, this is my gorgeous guy. Yes, this is my gorgeous guy too. All of our bucks are super friendly. Bucklings are super friendly. The girls, not so much. I was hoping to get a little picture of him and how gorgeous he is. But anyways, guys, Brian is on his way home with some news for us. So I'm going to run back up to the house and take care of a few things and wait for him. I'll be back. Okay, next up is Chloe and Lincoln's buckling. This boy is moon-spotted, heavily moon-spotted. Pull his head out of here. Blue-eyed, pendulous ears. Super excited to see his kids. But anyways, it's starting to warm up, so I'm going to start clipping. And there we go, finished product. All that golden kind of went away. This boy, not quite sure what I'm going to call him yet, but I'm excited. Excited about him. Once you shave off all that hair, you can really see. Looks like I might have missed a spot or two. But beautiful guy. Beautiful guy. This is Chloe and Lincoln's buckling. Blue-eyed, pendulous ears. Good breed character. I'm really liking the way he is maturing. So these two here are our keeper bucklings for the year. I'm hoping to use them at least once or twice, be able to use them at least once or twice. But you guys stay tuned for that breeding schedule, breeding plan. I have been tentatively working on that. I think I said that in another video. Hey, Sherman. I love you. I do love you. And this Betty right here needs a name. He needs a name. I have some choices wrote down in the office and just haven't filled out my paperwork yet. But I like it. And then next is Gabrielle and Lincoln's buckling, which I was super happy when he was born. I could see the breed character in him. He had a beautiful Roman nose, still does, pendulous ears, but as he is maturing, I'm seeing a downhill slope, which that is something that Gabrielle and Louisiana had also. So I'm just not super pleased with that. And I said earlier that he is going to be one that I am going to probably weather. I will shave him and evaluate over the next couple of days. I think give myself another day or two before I do that. But let's get him clipped. Okay, next up is Jasmine's buckling. Jasmine and Lincoln's buckling. This boy is going to be weathered. Hopefully today, if Brian is not too busy to help me get that done. He is probably 12 weeks old. I need to check my calendar to make sure, but I'm going to go ahead and clip him. He can leave the farm at any time if any of my local friends need a weed eater. He would be ideal for that, or a companion for another buck. Anyways, let's get him clipped. Okay, bucklings are done. Gabrielle and Lincoln's buckling turned out very nice too. And if they didn't like me so much, I might be able to get a good picture. But those boys look so nice, and I'm sure they're gonna appreciate me. They'll be so cool. And then I finished with Jasmine's buckling. I'll tell you what, our little herd is throws around the moon spots for sure. Lincoln and Vaughn did that in abundance, or do that. Vaughn's no longer with us, as most of you know that. We lost him, I want to say in December, after being able to breed Mila. I had Jasmine in the pen with him, was hoping for a Jasmine and Vaughn Miller buckling, but he was not able to get that done. So just not up to snuff last year. And anyways, but this is a Lincoln boy, and like I said earlier, but then looking at him, I second guessed myself. My plan was to weather him. That's always been the plan, but Yes, I'm gonna weather him. Anyways, I gotta get Lincoln and Walter finished. And my beautiful Lincoln. Sorry I did not get a picture of him before he was clipped. This boy is absolutely ornery, but manageable. Barely. He got his, I had him up on the goat stand and he was doing fantastic, but to get his neck and chest, I pulled him off and I was gonna clip his hoofs, and so I always chain him to the fence. He knows what that's about. Done it many times. But got his leg wrapped around or went under the table and came out and busted our table, which it was already broke, but now it's really broke. But goats. Anyways, I am gonna try to clip his hoofs real quick while I've got him here and he's occupied. Okay, friends, that's it. I am finished. Those two boys are done and actually went a lot smoother than what I thought. But I might have missed a couple of spots. Hey, Lincoln. Oh, my beautiful Lincoln. Look at those milk rolls. Oh, quit. Let me look at your back. Let me look. Good job. You're a beautiful boy. Anyways, guys, that's it for us today. Yes, I'm breathing hard. Yes, I'm sweating. And absolutely, I'm covered in shaved hair. Gray, black, white, brown. There we go. We can maybe get his peeing stance. Anyways, that's it. We're done. I'm gonna put these big boys back over in their pen because I do have the girls here and he is a brute and I do not want him knocking down our fence. Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching and we'll chat later.